Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Well, here we are at the second half. That's right, the second half of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., sharing with you what you need to know, want to know about real estate, finance, your life, the community, and so much more. And today is a very important day for you. You really need to pay attention to our wonderful guest that's been here, I don't know, a dozen times now for a reason. And you need to pay attention, right, Gino?
Yeah, and Don, I mentioned last show that I feel compelled that we need to compel our clients this year to take action, to make this happen in their lives because of the peace of mind that you have when this is taken care of. It's something that you should do and you don't, and it's so much easier than you think. It is challenging. It's not really that easy, but it really starts with a phone call. So at least get started by dialing a number.
I like that should be our MO this year, is because we're in a better position ourselves to help more people with the great people we have, such as Lisa Odom today, to help you. And I say this year it's we compel everybody to take action. To improve their lives, because that's our goal now for almost 6 years, is to help guide you to personal and financial wellness. And remember, that's personal wellness as well, and that's why we bring in Lisa Odom now with Pool and Shaffery, and very experienced, very good friend of ours. We see her at the gym all the time. She actually handles our personal business and has changed our lives. And we'd love you to join us in our studio right here. We custom built our studios right here at Skyline Home Loans on Turney Road, right off Magic Mountain Parkway, where our whole Skyline family is, all 20-something of us. And you can find us by going to donandgino.com, click on the live streaming button, and voila, you'll see the very lovely Lisa Odom. And I love the new haircut.
Thank you.
It looks great.
How to do a change for 2017.
There you go. Well, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
2017, that fresh start everybody's excited about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know it's coming next week at our gym. We all go to Afterburn Fitness, and I already put in my classes.
I've just started.
I booked all my classes because they always do a beginning of the year challenge, and our gym goes from the regulars. I was say some of us have been going there for years, and we all say hi and we work out, to an influx of everybody on their New Year's resolution to lose weight, and it gets crazy. And we just got to hang out for how long? 2-3 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah.
The 28th. It's the 28th.
Yeah, it's about 3 weeks that a good significant amount of people drop off.
It's already busy right now.
It is. This morning was busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The spin was full. So.
Yeah.
And that hardly ever happens.
Yes.
I mean, we got down to like 6 of us.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, full.
Yeah. I booked all my spin classes already.
I'm about to do that today.
I should probably do that.
Thanks
for our resolution, Don.
Yeah.
Have to do that.
Thank you for that.
All right. So, again, we're here with Lisa Odom with Pool and Shaffery, a very experienced individual. Specialty is in estate planning and so much more, also real estate, law, business law, and you've helped a lot of our clients out in multiple areas, including us. So you're a great resource for us.
Thank you.
And always sweet and nice. But we wanted to bring in Lisa at the beginning of 2017 because a lot of you, including us, everyone, I don't know of anybody in the world that doesn't get excited about a clean slate for a new year. And they want to change things for the better. And one of the areas we know that you really, really need to think about, a lot of people think about their health, obviously, but the other thing should be the health of your family. And one of the main things we have learned, thanks to Lisa Odom and doing our own trust, is that you really need to look into putting together a trust for you and your family. Am I not right?
You're absolutely correct, especially with last year. I mean, I think so many people can identify with the fact that everyone's going to die. Last year, I mean...
Yeah, you can't escape that, huh?
Right. With Carrie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds, George Michaels, I mean... The Prince, I mean, the litany of just famous people who passed away, most of which...
Prince didn't have a will.
I know.
What the hell?
I know. Well, I think, one of the things that we often run into in our estate planning practice is why people don't estate plan. And such a huge component of that is that they don't want to talk about dying. They don't want to think about dying. And unfortunately, death and taxes are the only thing I can guarantee you as an attorney is going to happen at some time. So it's going to happen. And almost every single person, even with the most meager estates, has an estate. estate is just your property that you own, and it includes the shirt you're wearing. It includes everything you have. So,
I give all mine to Gino.
Boy, I'm going to have to lean down.
It's like, and the diet starts today. So it's definitely something that we know is going to happen. I think for a lot of people, because of I don't know about you, but 2016 seemed to be faced with a lot of passings. In my own practice, we were astounded by how many people passed away last year. We worked with 6 widows. We worked with several other, older people who passed away. In the last, couple weeks, we had clients who passed away. It was just a rough 2016. And it reminded me, even in my own practice that I do day in and day out, wow, people are not always prepared. And even when they think they're prepared, they haven't necessarily fully prepared. And it's very complicated when someone dies, and it takes time to get through everything. And the start of 2017, there's no better time to just get on it, get that New Year's resolution done, over with. And it's like I always tell people, nobody ever leaves after getting an estate plan and says, geez, I wish I didn't do that.
No way.
No
There's
way.
like, holy cow,
No.
I can't believe I didn't have one. When you go
Yes.
through the questions that Lisa asks you and the forms you fill out, and it's nothing rigorous, it's like, holy crap, I should have thought of this. You don't think about the little things or things that are really important to you. You go through and go, all right, my money's going to go here. You don't think about the house, the clothes, the animals, all those things that have to have thought process, especially the children.
Especially kids, definitely via minors. There's so many issues that come to fruition with that, but it's also not just about that. It's also about, what happens to me if I'm incapacitated and somebody has to make medical decisions for me? Who do I trust to make those decisions for me? What if I can't pay my mortgage because I'm in the hospital? Who's going to take care of that? They're not just issues that arise when you pass away, but there's issues that arise when you're still alive that you might not expect. What if you I don't know, were, overseas and got stuck somewhere? I mean, there's so many things that can happen, and having these documents in place just enables your family to do that, to handle it, step into your shoes and handle it for you for any reason that you're unable to, so easily and without court intervention. I mean, I think people often I don't think people often realize that if you had a situation like that where you were incapacitated, let's say from a car accident, and you didn't have a power of attorney or advanced healthcare directive in place, in order for your family to step in and to assist you, you would have to go get conservatorship pursuant to like the California probate code and probate court. And having spent my entire life in probate court yesterday, I can assure you don't want to be there. It's expensive, and you're letting the court decide. What if that's not what if your brother is the one that decides to go request conservatorship and you haven't spoken to your brother in 30 years? You don't want
It's
him
a
to
real
be
bummer when he hates you.
Exactly.
He's like, I
Yeah,
finally
pull the
get
plug.
you
It's
back.
All those noogies, pull the plug.
Exactly. Hey, Nail, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are really important issues that have to be thought of. And then, yes, I mean, you bring up children, and I have someone the other day that just said, oh, it's no big deal, I'm just going to add my granddaughter to title. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you let walk me through this? Well, how old is granddaughter? Number one question.
Right.
She's 8. Okay, well, she can't be on title right now.
Right.
So we have to come up
She's
with
got
a
a few
different
more years,
solution. Yeah. So, and then, we had to walk through the whole solution. It turns out that she needed a trust, and we had to walk her through why. And yes, it's okay to leave it to your grandchildren, but let's talk about why first of all, we need to talk about why you're skipping a couple people. You have 2 kids. Why are we skipping them? Because they're going to also say, hey, why isn't mom providing for me? There's a question of the omitted heir. Did we accidentally forget to include them, or was it on purpose? It's okay for it to be on purpose.
My parents said it wasn't on purpose.
Right. So there's a lot of issues that we think about, and the new year, I mean, I know it's sort of an arbitrary date, but everybody kind of gets behind New Year's resolutions. And the new year, to walk through it, knowing that you've taken care of your family, it's as good a time as any to get on it, get it done, and know that your family's protected.
All right, I'm going to close out this segment. We got one more segment to go into the details and some of the specifics of why you need to look into getting a trust for your family. And I'm going to close out with this, because our goal this year, we just established, is to make you get off the fence. And whatever that takes, and if it means hitting you between the eyes, we're going to do that. We're going to bring great professionals on that are going to help us help you because that's what our goal is this year. We're going to really press. So I'm going to leave this segment with, and why you want to listen to the next segment. If you don't get a trust, you're selfish. You're being selfish to you, your family, and your friends if you don't get a trust. And we're going to tell you why when we come back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show.